Hi there, and welcome to OMNIFACTS. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 best Christmas movies of all time. At number 10 is The Grinch. Starring Jim Carrey, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is one of the most loved Christmas films. But what most people don't know is the original animated Grinch was actually black and white with pink eyes, and not the bright green Grinch we've come to love. The stars of the film also wore the most heavy makeup of any modern movie since The Wizard of Oz, with a total cast application time of over 1,000 hours. By the time they'd finished filming, Jim Carrey had spent a total of 92 days in the Grinch makeup. At number 9, it's A Christmas Carol. Dickens began work on the original Christmas Carol story in 1843. Since then, there have been countless theatre productions and 20 movie adaptations, with the most recent animated version starring Jim Carrey as the infamously Grumpy Scrooge. It's said that the phrase Merry Christmas was popularised thanks to Dickens' repeated use of it in the book. If it wasn't for A Christmas Carol, we could all still be saying Happy Christmas. Counting down to number 8, it's The Holiday. So, some things you might not have known about the film? The Holiday was actually written with Jude Law, Cameron Diaz, Jack Black and Kate Winslet in mind. And remember Dustin Hoffman's little cameo in the video store? Well, that was pure coincidence. Hoffman was driving by Blockbusters when he spotted the cameras and equipment, and as a friend of the director, a cameo was created for him that made the final version. Number 7 is The Nightmare Before Christmas. A common misconception about The Nightmare Before Christmas is that it was directed by Tim Burton. Burton was busy working on Batman Returns at the time and handed responsibility to an old colleague, but his name features due to his role as producer and creator of the story and characters. Shooting 24 frames per second also meant each minute took almost a week to shoot, so in total the film took over 3 years to complete. Coming in at number 6 is Arthur Christmas, which offers a very contemporary yet charming version of Christmas. If you look closely throughout the film, there are all sorts of little references to other movies and shows. For instance, a poster for Sony Picture Animation's first movie, Open Season, can be spotted in the bedroom of one of the children. Grand Santa also isn't a totally fictional character, largely based on a relative of the directors who used to say inappropriate things at the dinner table. At number 5, Love Actually. With an all-star cast including Liam Neeson, Hugh Grant, Keira Knightley and Rowan Atkinson, Love Actually tells the intertwining stories of 9 individuals with the common theme of love. And while we all fell in love with the character of Sam, it's strange to think that the actor Thomas played a 13-year-old in the movie at age 13 and also played a 13-year-old in Game of Thrones at age 23. At number 4, The Polar Express. What's strange about The Polar Express is the real name of the hero boy is never mentioned. However, according to books written about the movie, the hero boy's name is Chris, after the novel's author, Chris Van Allsburg. You might also have noticed a resemblance between the hero boy in The Hunger Games as Josh Hutcherson. That's because Hutcherson provided inspiration. Number 3, Elf. It seems Jim Carrey is an actor favoured by directors for Christmas movies, as Carrey was originally eyed for the role of Buddy the Elf when the script first emerged in 1993. The director, Favreau, played multiple parts himself throughout the movie, including the Doctor and many of the cartoon creatures featured at the start. Favreau also ensured all the important scenes were shot on location, so unlike many films, the scenes featuring Rockefeller Center in Central Park were all shot right there. Number 2, Home Alones 1 and 2. While there have now been 5 Home Alones made, the last 3 don't even compete with the original 2, in which Macaulay Culkin stars as Kevin McAllister, the mischievous yet innovative boy who finds himself alone on Christmas, twice. But Macaulay wasn't the only Culkin to appear in the film. His younger brother Kieran also landed the role of Kevin's bedwetting cousin, Fuller. Home Alone 1 is also a Guinness World Record holder. In its opening weekend, Home Alone made $17 million in 1,202 theatres. It became the highest-grossing film of 1990 and gained a world record as the highest-grossing live-action comedy ever. And finally, number 1. And here are some wonderful facts about It's a Wonderful Life. The film all began with a Christmas card. The writer, Philip Van Dorenstern, decided to print up 200 copies of the story and send them out as 21-page Christmas cards to his friends. When a producer ended up getting a hold of it, he purchased the movie rights for $10,000. And although Capra, Reed and Stewart have combined filmographies of hundreds of movies, each has cited It's a Wonderful Life as their favourite, and I would have to agree. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.